Okay, here should be an unboxing of what I would consider to be the best GoPro ever made. And as the reason for unboxing videos, if you don't know already, is so that if you do need to package it up, if you do need to show evidence of it being damaged before you've even used it, this is what you use to send to the companies. Usually most companies are just like, yeah, fine, send it back. But if you ever deal with a different company, or you need to blame them in some sort of way, this is the way to do it. So, the best GoPro Hero ever produced is this one, the GoPro Hero 3 Plus Black Edition. Many of you will have seen that I have had the Hero 4 Black Edition, and I sent it back because I wasn't happy with it. So this should just be the most basic one, and well, it's the black, so that's not basic in any way. And let's get this box off. Whew, it's always difficult to get it out of that. And then, so we've got it facing the front, and then the second sticky bit is on the inside here. And obviously, never throw away these sticky bits, just in case you do need to send back your GoPro. There's the box, there's all the info. That usually means that somebody's used this already. Let's just have a little take. One bit out, and how do I get the second bit out? Okay, so that fitted in there. Let's see, take the GoPro out. Check to see if the battery's in. And then there it is. Feels incredibly light, so yeah, the battery obviously not in here. Here it is. Now the battery in the GoPro Hero 3 is actually a bigger battery, or more powerful, more milliwatt amps than what you get in the GoPro Hero 4, strangely. Then put the back door on, and then take off a little bit at the side, and I'll stick a memory card in. Okay, got a memory card. That should just fit in there. Let's turn this boy on. Works straight away, it's version 2.00. It's already got 2 bits of bar. We're in 1080 30p at super view settings, so now we know it's working. So yeah, I've been shooting this unboxing with the Panasonic GH4, and it's quite good. I've been shooting it in 4K, and everything is nice and sharp, so I can zoom in and move around and all that kind of stuff. So here's we're going to do the first couple of tests with the unboxing of the Hero 3 Plus Black Edition, and just checking that everything's working, because you'd always do a whole pile of checks before you do anything. Okay, so brilliantly, that's it working with the iPod straight away. We've got video footage coming in. There's a bit of a delay as expected, but that's fine. And we're going to go through the resolution tests and check that it's got proper depth of field, because there can be some ones where the lens is not quite as sharp as it should be. So things which we're going to be looking for sharpness, possibly the writing on me, pictures in the background. So this is in super view mode. And then we're just going to change to normal view. Normal, but still wide. So here we're shooting at 1080p, 30 frames a second, indoors with pretty rubbish lighting. Here we're at 60 frames a second. It was trying to go into an auto low light situation because it is pretty low light, but I've made it so it may just be a slightly darker image here. But in terms of going from 30 to 60, apart from I've probably got banding going on because I'm not in PAL setting, which is what it should be, it should be the same kind of sharpness going on. 720 at 60 frames a second. It can also do 120 frames a second, however the resolution gets pumped whenever you go there. I shall show you that for an example. So here's 720p at 120 frames a second. It should be darker, or the camera should be boosting its ISO to try and get the same brightness. But also there should be a lot of aliasing going in this shot, just because GoPro can't really do faster than 60 frames a second in real life. Now here's the important one for me. This is 2.7K, so if 1080p is 2K, this is a 0.7 more going on.
And this is at 30 frames a second, the most it can do at 2.7K, and it can also do it in Pro Tune settings as well. But for certainly if I'm doing smooth outdoor shots where I don't need fast frames a second, this would be the one that I would choose, because I've got that ability to do a little bit of rotation or cropping in on the image and still get crisp, clean 1080p video footage. So there we go. And finally, 4K footage. So again, with the GoPro Hero 3 Plus Black Edition, the maximum frames a second in NTSC setting is 15 frames a second. If you're in PAL setting, it's only 12.5 frames a second. So here, 15 frames a second is not considered to be good enough to use. However, actually, if it's just me standing in front of the camera, if there's not a huge amount of movement going on, the majority of people won't really notice it, but they may notice the fact that you can crop in a lot into the image, and I can go from left to right, move around, and you can still crop it in very decently into the shot. So that's it at 4K resolution. So we'll go look at all those shots on the actual computer now, and that's my unboxing of the GoPro Hero 3 Plus Black Edition, the best one, I think.